an asshole because even a practical on stuff you can marry the car. I keep going. I trip the tire, it's not me. What are you doing?
Oh, that kid's Christmas gift's gonna be.
He's underneath it, wiping the frame down during the show,
Connor.
the tires.
Connor, say hi to the camera.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, keep watching.
How do we get? Well, just to get. Right. Now, this is like an asshole because even a practical on stuff you can marry the car. I keep going. I trip the tire.
Hi, I'm Nick Mall here with Happy Dan from Camaro5.com. And Dan is one of the first proud owners of the new ZL1 Camaro pure race car. And we'd like to ask him a few questions and have him give us a little rundown of his car. So first off, tell us your first initial impressions the first time you drove this car. What did you think of it?
Well, probably the best way I can describe it is that I've owned both Corvette Z06s and Camaro SSs with a lot of modifications to the suspensions in particular. The Camaro was always my street car. I loved it on the street. Did do some track work with it. When I went to a track day, I'd be very tired after 20 minutes to a half an hour of a track day in the Camaro. And the Corvette Z06 was a much more neutral car, much easier to drive, easier on the driver. I would not be tired at all. This car combines the best of both of those. It rides quiet, rides like a Cadillac. It's smooth and quiet. But yet when you go on off ramps or you get to a track, it's amazing that it handles much like the Z06 that I own, the C5 Z06, and it's easy to drive fast, and yet it's comfortable and quiet at the same time.
Oh, that's great. That sounds probably a pleasure to drive, right?
It certainly is.
Can you give us a little rundown of the engine?
Well, as most of the Camaro enthusiasts will know, this is the LSA motor. It's based on the LS series, only it has a supercharger on it. It's 580 horsepower from the factory and over 500 pound-feet of torque. And it's the torque that really is what you feel coming out of corners especially, and where this car really excels. It's got an engine cover that makes it look nice. Not really that interested in that from my own perspective, but it is nice to see. It's quiet, it's smooth, and it handles like a dream.
How about the suspension?
The suspension is a magnetic ride suspension, the third generation of it. Again, it's amazing. I think that's probably the reason why it combines the best of the Camaro that I had in the Corvette Z06. As you're driving around on the regular streets, it's very comfortable. It's not harsh or rough at all, but it stiffens up in the different sport modes as you use them, and really gives you the performance that you want on the track.
Have you had it on the track yet? Have you been able to open it up and really see what she's worth?
Unfortunately, it's not completely broken in yet, and haven't had a track adventure yet. It's very close in the future as I get to it. But I will say that although I've kept it on the break-in procedures, which I think is very important on this car in particular, keeping it under 4,000 RPMs or so, that doesn't mean I have to slow down coming off of off-ramps. So I got to at least experience the brakes and the off-ramps, which is, again, that's how I can tell it's pretty much like the Z06 was.
Okay, so basically if you're still in the braking, you probably haven't taken it up really fast yet, right?
I have not, no, not yet. It's going to go easy on it for a little while.
Okay, fantastic. Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
From the Macmulkin Chevy Camaro and Corvette party. And I'm here with Bill.
Bill it is, yeah.
And he's going to tell us about this fantastic Corvette that he's got. So we'll start off with, tell us just a little bit about your car.
Well, we got a 65 Roadster here that's been basically continually worked on for the past 12 years, and I don't think there's been too many parts on it that haven't been changed. But that's okay, it's not stock, but it's fun. Hey, if you're ever having a bad day, jump in one of these. It'll change your spirits around. Got to admit that.
So I take it you enjoy driving this?
I love driving this.
Yeah, is it a garage car, or do you drive it a lot?
I drive it a lot, and I just had it kind of buffed up on the front a bit because it's got battle scars, lots of them. I put about 3,000 or 4,000 a year on it.
That's actually pretty decent. That's good. That's good. It's good to see a nice car like this out here. What are your impressions of the car?
Oh man, this is one of the best cars they ever made. I mean, styling-wise, okay, it's not like a new one as far as technologically speaking goes, but as far as looks goes, I think it's got it. They could sell this today, and it would still sell, I think.
Oh, I would agree with you on that too. Okay. Any other final thoughts you'd like to tell us?
Well, if you ever see me coming, give me a wave, that's all.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dan. Really appreciate your time.
You're very welcome.
Signing off. Thanks. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Like I said, see, it's not hard to talk about a car like that.
When we like our cars, it's not hard to talk about them at all. It's true. It's true.